Welcome back, coin lovers. In today's video, we'll take a deep dive into one of India's most fascinating old coins, the 50 paisa coin from 1962. This small silver-colored coin carries a big piece of India's post-independence history. So sit back, relax, and let's uncover the full story behind this half-rupee coin that once ruled Indian pockets. Let's go back to the early 1960s. India was still a young republic, just about 15 years old after gaining independence in 1947. The country was building its economy, industries, and currency system. During this time, the Indian government decided to modernize its coins and introduce the decimal system, a system we still use today. Before 1957, Indian coins were based on the old rupee anna paisa system, where 1 rupee was divided into 16 annas. But in 1957, the country switched to a new decimal system, dividing 1 rupee into 100 paisa. And that's where the 50 paisa coin, or half rupee, came in. The 1962 50 paisa coin is one of the earliest decimal coins of India, making it an important part of modern Indian numismatic history. It represents a time when India was shifting from the British-style currency to a truly Indian one, both in design and in identity. Now let's talk about the design of this beautiful coin. On the obverse side, or the front of the coin, you'll find the lion capital of Ashoka, India's national emblem. It shows 4 majestic lions standing back to back, symbolizing power, courage, pride, and confidence. Beneath the lions, the words, Bharat, in Hindi and India, in English are inscribed. This design became the face of India's modern coins after independence, replacing the portrait of the British monarch. On the reverse side, you'll find the denomination, the number 50, right in the center, along with the word paise written below it in English, and written above in Hindi. Below that is the year of minting, in this case, 1962. Around the edge, the coin carries a smooth, simple border, giving it a neat, classic appearance. The metal composition of the 1962 50 paisa coin is also interesting. It was made of nickel, giving it a silvery color and strong durability. Earlier coins, like those in the 1950s, were made from cupronickel or even silver, but India gradually moved to nickel and other base metals to reduce production costs. The weight of this coin is around 5 grams, and its diameter is about 24 millimeters, making it a small but sturdy coin to hold in your hand. As for the mints, these coins were produced at different locations across India, including Bombay, now Mumbai, and Calcutta, now Kolkata. Each mint has its own tiny mint mark, which collectors love to identify. For example, a small dot or diamond under the year shows the coin was made in Bombay, while a coin with no mint mark usually came from Calcutta. These little marks can make a big difference in a coin's rarity and value for collectors today. Now, let's talk about the historical significance. The year 1962 wasn't just any year, it was a crucial period in India's post-independence history. The country faced major challenges, including the Indochina War, which put pressure on the economy. Even as the nation dealt with defense and development, the government kept the coinage system stable and efficient. The 50 paisa coin was an important part of daily life. It could buy you a full meal, a bus ticket, or a cinema ticket. In those days, people often underestimate how much value small coins like this once had. In the 1960s, 50 paisa was a respectable amount. Imagine being able to buy a newspaper, snacks, or a cup of tea for just a few paisa. It really shows how the Indian economy has evolved over the decades. From a collector's point of view, the 1962 50 paisa coin is special because it belongs to the early decimal series. Coins from 1957 to 1964 are considered part of the first decimal issue, which makes them historically valuable. These coins are also well known for their clean design, strong metal, and nostalgic charm. If you have one of these coins in your collection, take a closer look, check for its mint mark, year, and condition. A coin in uncirculated or mint condition can fetch a good value among collectors today, sometimes several hundred rupees depending on rarity. However, coins with scratches or where marks usually hold more sentimental than monetary value. For numismatists, people who study or collect coins, this piece is more than just metal. It's a slice of India's journey from British rule to economic independence. Every coin tells a story of change, progress, and the people who used it. The 1962 50 paisa coin represents the dreams of a young nation and the simplicity of everyday Indian life in that era. If you imagine holding one of these coins in your hand today, you're literally holding a piece of 20th century Indian history. It reminds us how far the country has come, from using coins with a king's portrait to proudly using national symbols that reflect India's identity. As time passes, fewer and fewer of these coins remain in circulation. Many were melted down or lost over the decades. That's why if you ever come across a 1962 half-rupee coin, keep it safe, it's a valuable part of India's numismatic heritage. So, to sum it up, the 1962 50 paisa coin is not just old money, it's a symbol of transition, a piece of history that marks India's journey toward modern currency. Its design, metal, and year of minting make it a collector's favorite and a reminder of simpler times when even 50 paisa could make a difference.